Hello, how you doing? Danny DeHeck is my name. Now, you've been looking at one of my websites that I've got for sale called Remotes, selling TV remotes. So what I'd like to do is just run you through the website and give you a bit of an indication on what the website is all about. Now, I need to click the right button, and I click that button. So Remotes has been going since 2021. And like any drop shipping business, it takes a long time before you get the formula right. So I actually started the website on the domain name tvremotes.co.nz, and then I managed to purchase the domain name remotes.co.nz. So it's got a fantastic relationship with the search engines because of that. In here, the basics are we've got a menu system. We've got our best sellers, remotes, and then we list everything by the brand name. Now, we're not selling genuine remotes. We're selling replica remotes. So we don't say that all these remotes are for Samsung TVs, for Toshiba TVs, and for whatever TV it is. Every day we get people requesting us for a remote they can't find. But because a lot of people search for serial numbers and the like, they often find our site. And then, so if you went to a typical remote for sale, you'll see that if you're looking for a particular remote, submit a request via the contact us page, and the rest is history. We have a form where we've created a pretty extensive questionnaire list so we can get exact what the person is looking for. Anyway, so it's not rocket science with the site. We've built it on Shopify. Shopify is fantastic. On a mobile phone, it's ready to go. It's one-click purchasing as long as the person has their email address. And as we said in the advert that you may have read on TradeMe, that it's drop shipping. And that means we don't keep anything in stock. In fact, you don't even spend any money until you have the customer's money, and then you go and purchase the product from the supplier. Now, I've been to China and I've gone and seen these remote suppliers, and I know how they operate, and I've got a pretty good head on my shoulders on how the whole process works, obviously, because I've been doing this for nearly, I think 3 years now. It's taken a while to get the formula right, all the different brands that we represent. Now, because it's drop shipping, a lot of people go, oh, I say it can take 1 to 3 days before you receive the international tracking, and delivery can actually take 15 to 35 days. Very rarely does it take more than 12 days. But I want to sleep at night, so I've left it at 35 days. Now, I've been doing these drop shipping shops for about 6 years, and you can have a look at some of the other ready-to-go they're existing, what do we call them? Existing, I've forgotten what we actually call them. Turnkey, there is a name for it. Ready-to-go drop shipping websites. Established, that's the big word I was looking for. So this is an established electronic shop. This currently has around about 2,000 products in it, plus SKUs, so variations of the same product. And we've actually sold over $300,000 worth of remotes. And in here, I've got a outdoor camping store, which sells anything to do with the outdoors, sold $142,000 worth of products. And we have also got like coffee lovers selling coffee products. And also the one that you're looking at is remotes. So remotes is relatively new. If we just carry on telling you a little bit more about the site, we have all the return policies, refund policies. Now, if you're wondering how the dropshipping works and you might have your head around it, I actually am a YouTuber, and that's why this business is ideal for anyone that wants a business that doesn't enslave them to working 9 to 5. In fact, a lot of my times I'll do my orders before I go to bed, and it takes me 15 minutes to do all the shops I have and all the orders I have because I've got it down to a really good tight system. What else can I tell you about this? If you click on remotes, it takes you to the collections. Each collection has its own page, and this ranks beautifully in the search engines and the like. As for advertising, we do pay $5 a day advertising. We will teach you and tell you where we do that advertising. There is room for additional advertising, Facebook, Pinterest, what else? Instagram. If you want However, we're doing pretty well. It really runs itself. So it's an ideal opportunity. So let's jump into the back end. As you can see here, it has been going since the first 2021 December. And the first month we did $535 worth of sales. The next month, 1,079. The next month, 1,900. And then we got up to, I think, $3,000 worth of sales. And then we peaked at $3,500 worth of sales in 1 month. And at the moment, it's averaging anything from, probably would be fair to say, maybe 2,300 to 2,700 sales every month. Now, with the remotes, it's very easy to tell you the average order is actually $46, which is the average price of a remote. And out of that, it normally costs us around about $18 delivered. So there's over 50%, there's over 100% profit in there. But what I've calculated, we've actually got worked out the exact amount of money where the running cost of the website is $59 US a month, and the advertising costs that you don't have to do, but we do is around about $200 New Zealand a month. So it's around about $280 a month to run the website. However, it generates that much money. So if I did over the last 365 days, it's done $24,600 worth of sales. And if I take that back to over the last 2 years, you can actually see $53,500 worth of sales. So it's actually averaged $26,000 worth of sales. So it does go up and down. And that time the price is $51 worth of average price. So that's really it. When it comes to learning how dropshipping works, a lot of people have their head around it and they think, oh, look, it's just got a website. It took myself and my partner, we worked together, a long time to actually get our head around what we're actually doing to get these websites working. It took us 3.5 weeks before we got our first sale on our first shop. And I remember saying to my partner, we made $137. We did $137 worth of sales. And I think we made $60 profit out of that. And then I said, imagine if we did $60 profit a day times 30, we wouldn't have to work much. And then from there, we've built quite a few shops. And now we want to take our business to a new level. So to give you an example, this here is a brand new shop that hasn't even hit the market yet. And right now you can see we haven't even loaded the products in. But all the products that we do load will actually rank really well in the search engines because we're not just adding willy-nilly products, we're actually adding products that we know sell. So I'm just going to see if I can find, here we go. So here's some products that we're adding in at the moment. So this is a typical category structure. Description, all these websites are optimized, and the same with the existing websites. A lot of it most of our sales come from free organic traffic. And it's just by adding these products and figuring how to do them and make these sites really work. As you can see, if we go to this shop here, you can see the category structure is immense and a lot of work is going. So what we tell people who are looking at our shops and they think, oh, it's just a shop, we tell them to keep adding products and let the search engines do the rest. And having the formula right and all the products, particularly Boo, which I mean, if I go to Fujifilm is optimized. If you search for Fujifilm, if you go in here and you search for Fuji, remotes, TV, then somewhere in the search results, you'll find that we do come up. And there we are right there. And you can see that I haven't even got the proper title done on that one yet. And that's probably because I haven't got around to it, or I've done something wrong, or I hasn't updated yet. But I think I did the other day, went through and thought, here I am teaching people on the internet how to do marketing, and I haven't, I have. So there, if you can see that there, I actually have updated the title, but because the search engines haven't updated yet, you'll see that that's still got the old title. So we have optimized most of our sites. A lot of people say, oh, it's so good, why are you selling it? Well, we want to take our business to a new level. We want to start teaching and educating people how to market these, how to add products, how to find products, and we'll teach you the whole lot. All the products do come from China. A lot of the stuff that we teach you will be after the purchase because we don't want our intellectual property to be public. But there is a few cunning tricks that we don't tell people. Right. So if you go to my YouTube channel, now Danny is my name, and danny.co.nz will get you to my website. You can find my YouTube channel. And in here, you'll see a YouTube channel of somebody called the Crypto Ponzi Scheme Avenger. Well, if you click on playlist, you'll see different playlists. Second one in is a full list view playlist. And in here, there is a couple of videos that you must watch before you come back and ask me a whole lot of questions. First one is All Explained, Unpacking Dropshipping. And there's an hour 18 long video that you can watch explains how the dropshipping process actually works. And the next one is starting a profitable dropshipping business. We do some videos on here. And this is the type of videos that we would produce. Now, just before that gets going, I'm going to have to reshare my screen. Or am I going to have to reshare my screen? I will. I'll just reshare this so you get the sound. But I just want you to get an idea of what we do to teach people. And these are the tutorial videos that we will help you with. Going to do that again. So now I'm putting in bicycle bags and whatever penny is. And now I'm grabbing the big description, and notice it's automatically creating these descriptions all the same length, which I'm really happy about. But once you get your wee routine going, it will be fine. As I always say, don't overanalyze optimization. The best thing I can do, I have sold over probably $2 million worth of products in the last 6 years. And also, one stage we were selling about 8,000 products per year. So the purpose of that video is just showing you, by going in there and having a look and watching a couple of my videos, you'll get the idea about dropshipping and how it actually works. And also, if you guys come back to me, or the people who purchase these websites, and they have any questions, I can create a video and teach you how to do things. A lot of people come along and they want to change everything that we've done because they've got their own concepts on it. I would rather you used our concepts for 6 months and then learnt from your own mistakes and wins, and then edit them to suit yourselves. Now, there's a lot of room for growth. Now, I did have one of these websites. I sold it to a guy. It was $11,000 at the time. And he basically, after 12 months, he kind of ruined it and lost interest in it, never got around to doing anything with it, which is a shame. He actually sold the website for $11,500 to my surprise, even though he had killed all the sales. Long story short, the people that bought it hired me to train their staff, and the website's still going today. So you're not just buying a website which is basically going to die. You're actually buying yourself an asset. Now, in my ad, we're busy people, aren't we? So in my Trade Me ad, I just want to make sure that we cover everything that we've got. So if you are looking at the shop, whether you're looking for a passive income or a side hustle or a budding entrepreneur ready to build you're a budding entrepreneur ready to build your empire, this is the perfect opportunity. As I said, I spend 70, well, I didn't say, but I spend 70, 80 hours a week as a YouTuber. And then I spend 15 minutes a day processing my orders. When I want to start adding new products in, I go on a binge and I might add 100 new products in. I will show you how to find those products. I will show you how to know what is trending. Now, with the TV remote one, it's a no-brainer. It really comes down to serial numbers. However, you'll be surprised how many people ask me each day for a remote that I haven't got in my website. So currently, I think we've got about just over 600 remotes. You really want to build that up to 1,200 remotes, and you literally sell twice as many remotes. But finding good remote suppliers is the trick, and I'll teach you how to do that. So originally the website was set up in December 2021, and we're doing aftermarket TV remotes. And we've also branched out a little bit to air conditioning remotes, which is quite good. Now, how do we handle when things go wrong? I did have a lady that was actually a guy who actually bought an air conditioning remote, He showed me it in a video and it was identical to his original one and it just didn't work. So I went back to our supplier and said, hey, they refunded me. And then I went and ordered him a new one. Because the markup's so high, if that does happen, you just refund your customer and you get your money back that you've purchased from your supplier, and no one has lost, technically speaking. You could just order another one from the supplier and everyone's happy. But sometimes you'll find that even though people think it's the TV remote, often it is their TV that may be having the problem as well. Who knows what part of the remote broke, the receiver or the transmitter. So we find that all the suppliers that we have are really, really good, and we've already done the groundwork for you. This shop is 3 years old, so we know the good suppliers. We've got the good suppliers. I'll tell you all the good suppliers that we use and why they're good and why some of them aren't that good. As I said, it's built on Shopify. This business is, I'm just going to flip to a screen that you'll see more of me. We do provide instructional videos, which I've shown you. Our dropshipping model ensures hassle-free business. We've got software that talks to our suppliers. So literally, which I do explain in one of my videos, is once we get an order in, the process is I just check that the person that ordered has put the correct address. And a lot of people do not put the correct address in. Once they put the correct address in, then we just look at it, make sure it's right. We save it. I literally click a button and it goes away to the supplier that's got that remote, orders that supplier. And if I'm doing 10 remotes in a day, it will go and order all those 10 remotes in one go. And I click a button and I pay with my credit card. Then I go back to the shop and all the money that people have okayed me to take needs authorizing. So I don't actually take the client's money until I've purchased the remotes. So I go and purchase the remotes, all the sales went through and all the orders and all the remotes are in stock. The stock levels are true, but sometimes things go wrong. And then once I've got them ordered, then I go back and I take the money off the customer. If I ever have a problem with a remote needs to refund with Shopify, it's brilliant because it just lets you refund it on the fly, and it normally takes 2 to 3 days before it shows back up in their credit card. So you're not actually handling any money. And to run this business, you could just do it as a side hustle, or you can set up a separate bank account with a debit card, and you can run the whole lot on a debit card and keep it as a separate entity. Now, a lot of people ask me for the books and they want to see the paperwork of the business. It's not a business. It's a side hustle. It's a website that generates a little bit of money. It could build into a bigger business. You could literally start stocking remotes if you wanted to. I wouldn't recommend it, but hey, it's your business. You can do whatever you like with it. It's fine. So currently I have over 680 proven products, excuse me, but proven remotes, I should say. We try to make all the images nice and tidy, and we teach you how to import products. Importing a product is simple. We go to the supplier, we see it there, we click a button, it imports. Then I use other technology to tidy it all up, make it look read right, and I also optimize it and teach you how to optimize for future things. So when you purchase this, so we've had $75,000 worth of sales, averaging around about 25,000 sales per year. The average order is $46. We currently have 1,700 customers, and out of that, we've had over 1,300 orders. The profit margins are amazing. They're between 80 and 100%. Actually, I'm not even sure if that's correct. I actually think they're more like 120 to 150%, but I might have to rethink that. I'll work that out some other time. You also will get the domain name, which is goldremotes.co.nz, and we'll teach you how to use it. And as I said, the running cost for the website without any advertising is $59 a month. But obviously, if you're generating over $2,500 worth of sales per month, it's all pretty good to go. Right, so what else do I want to show you before we go? We wanted to have a look at that, and I want to go present that. So if you have found me on TradeMe, I'll show you another wee trick. I'll just get the window going. So this is the Turnkey dropshipping business, profitable full training support that you've been looking at. As you can see, if you click on these boxes here, what have we got here, Danny? There we go. There we go. Bring that up. You'll see I've just taken screenshots of the website, and you've got all the sliders along there. And then we've got the brands that we have, how we display the best sellers. And then we've even got that graph where we show that we've got approximately 74,000 say $75,000 of the orders, and that's where we got that from. So if you've got any questions, let us know. If you check out my other Trade Me listings, you'll see that we have actually got other dropshipping websites ready to go. We've just sold one here. So if you're looking at that one, outerwear.co.nz, we have sold that one, and we're currently in the process of training the person how to manage it, which is quite exciting for us. And as I said, if we go to here, you can see that we're actually working on a new homeware dropshipping website, and that will replace the outerwear website, which we're really excited about. And it's going to be an awesome wee business for somebody to take over. Alrighty, I think I don't have any questions now. You can go to, I probably do need to show you this. Yes, I can. So I am Danny DeHeck. So you can actually go to my website, Danny DeHeck. If you search for it, you'll find it. I'm actually a scam fighter, and in my website you can see me being in the newspaper, The Guardian, New York Times, ABC News, Radio New Zealand, and ABC Australia even. How about that? All sorts of things. But if you go to the center of my page, there's an article in here called A Passive Income Opportunity, and there's a video here talking about hassle-free drop shipping, and explains that we're selling these as side hustles with the very scalable business, and there's an opportunity there. So if you've got any questions, pick up the phone, ring me, don't be shy. I do like to know who I'm talking to. So I get a lot of tire kickers in this industry. Unfortunately, I get people who ask me, they're trying to pick my brains on how to do this. We'll give you the training. We'll teach you how to do this. We'll teach you how to get, I think every person, I used to own a business networking company. It brought in 80% of my income. When COVID came along, it killed it. And this was a side hustle business for me that I've launched into a business where I now do drop shipping for a living, because my side hustle saved me when my business basically went belly up because of COVID. And now we're taking our business to a new level, and we decided that we're going to teach people and educate people on how to do drop shipping, and we're going to set them up, ready to go drop shipping websites, and coach them along the way to build it up to our established shop, drop shipping shops that we've got. So they can actually see, rather than just talk the talk, we've actually got the walk that goes with it. And as I showed you earlier on, we've got an electronic shop, outdoor shop, coffee shop, and a remote store that have sold excess of, excess products. And also we've had other ones that we've sold in the past. So I'd like to think I'm an expert. An expert is just a drip under pressure if you look it up the dictionary definition, but I don't think I'm a drip under pressure. We really know this game, and we're willing to share it with you. Hey, so thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. And honestly, just pick up your phone now, give me a ring. 025, where did I get that from? Used to be years ago. 021 961 652. Just send me a text, and we can tee up a time, and we can do a video, and we can tell you answer any questions that you may have. All right, see you in the next video.